Hey, Internet peeps, thanks so much for joining me this afternoon. I'm glad you're here because, well, we've got a very special engagement for you this afternoon. I'm joined by the Garbage, well, at least Butch and Duke of Garbage. Gentlemen, thank you so much for sitting down with us this afternoon, or evening, I guess.
Evening, yeah. Thank you very much.
Welcome back to Austin, Texas. It's been a hot minute since you've been here.
It's been 7 years since we've been here.
At least.
At least 7 years, yeah.
Okay, 7 years ago, it wasn't a full-length studio album that you guys put out. It was kind of, was it a best of that you did, or was that full-length?
Oh, no, in the interim, we had a greatest hits collection that came out, but it's been 7 years since a proper album.
Okay.
Bleed Like Me came out in 2005, I think.
Something like that.
Something like that. Former lifetime ago.
Yeah, I was about to say time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
The band started forming, I guess, when you guys started playing around 93, 94, 95, when you guys were kind of putting music together. Did you ever think it would span 2 decades of music?
No way. I mean, we're kind of shocked in a way, and obviously somewhat grateful that we've had this kind of career. You know, a lot of bands don't, either they aren't able to keep working together because they get dysfunctional, or they just don't have any sort of success that allow us to do it. But we're having fun, man. After being gone for 7 years, we still have a really hardcore fan base, and they've been extremely supportive, and the shows have been great. Every night it's like a celebration when we go on stage.
I was thinking, like, on the way down here, the first time I saw you guys was at Liberty Lunch here in Austin, which is now long gone, but 95, 96, somewhere in there. It was in my teen years. They're all very hazy for me at this point. But
we were young then.
Yes, we were.
Relatively speaking.
Yes, we were. I was having a good time. I remember the show, but I remember the time, like, you guys were kind of shaping the modern rock, the alternative genre of music in its entirety. I mean, you guys were there. You were the forefront of it. Are you proud of that? Is there a legacy there that you guys feel like you need to live up to?
Well, I don't think we feel like we have to live up to anything, but I think having this time off and coming back has given us a fresh perspective on what we actually did contribute or accomplish, or however you want to put it. So I think we do kind of, it's fairly gratifying for us to know that we did all of that back then. And but you know, we were just doing we're still doing the same thing. We're just sort of trying out ideas, and just whoever has an idea, we just try it, and that's how we've always worked. It's just four of us throwing a lot of stuff against the wall, and it's worked really well.
I've read a couple of different numbers. Is it 12 million sold or 17 million sold?
Oh gosh, who's counting?
I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people are. Years ago, when you guys got into the game and started writing music, I mean, you obviously can't foresee what the music world would be 20 years later. Like, if they told you when you started writing music, oh, by the way, in 20 years, you're going to have to be marketing gurus, you're going to have to do lots of interviews, you're going to have to be on YouTube. What's YouTube? Well, it's this thing that they have on the internet. What the hell is the internet? Well, the internet's this thing that's going to ruin the musical sales of all albums across the planet. Like, would you guys have gotten into the game if you would have known then what you know now?
Oh, probably. I mean, we would have gotten into any game just to be able to make records and make music. You know, I mean, we got into the music business game, which is just as ridiculous as anything that's happening now.
Yeah. It's always been tough.
It's always the musician has kind of always come last in all of that. You know, so you know, we would have done whatever it takes to make records. Of course we would. We'd hop right in.
take all this time off, like what brings you back to music? What makes you decide, okay, you know what, it's been 7 years, it's been 6 years, 5 years, whatever the case may be. Let's make a new record. What I'm sure it's Butch. I know it's because you can't find a job. You don't have nothing. You have nothing else to do. I'm sure you're busy. You've been producing stuff as well, correct? In the interim,
I've got some things cooking. Yeah,
so
yeah.
Why are you just bored? I mean, surely you've got enough going on. I mean, obviously,
Well, we're
going to
have to,
great.
given our age, we're going to have to step things up a little bit. We can't wait another 7 years.
No.
We're going to have to keep them coming, maybe a couple of years.
Well, the fans more so than that. The kids these days, they can't wait 7 years. Their attention span's about 4 months.
You know, I think that we needed that 7 years off, though, because we made 4 records and 4 long tours, and all very consecutive. We had very little downtime, and we needed all to sort of reclaim our own personal space and just clear out any of the debris and baggage that accumulated in the garbage zone. And when we got back together last year and started writing, we were all re-energized, and the songs started happening really quickly. And I think that we felt hungry to a certain extent because we missed it. You know, we're very close as a band, and there's a lot of camaraderie. We're like a weird dysfunctional little family, but we like making music together.
Would you confess if we asked that you nurture the urge to declare that it's time to settle down with a man of your own? You want a baby, a family, a piece of security? Shut your mouth. Try not to panic. Just shut your mouth. If you can do it.
When you walk off stage, what do you want the audience to remember about that show? What do you want the audience to remember about Garbage?
That amazing guitar lick in song number 3.
I hope they enjoyed my 45-minute drum solo.
Oh, yeah. Sexy beast that just walked off that stage. I understand that. That's how I am in my interviews. I just want people to remember me. Screw you guys. Screw you guys. So, okay, now, after this cycle of the record, is there going to be another hiatus? Are you guys going to take some more downtime, or can we expect more activity from the Garbage Camp in the near future?
I mean, we're already talking about recording some new songs in January, and probably going to be another record, but we're not really planning things at this point. I mean, we still have a lot of shows to play through this year, and we're already planning shows next year in the spring and probably going into the summer. So, but I think we feel like there's a lot of music to come still.
All right, so more music to come perhaps, and still some touring behind this record that's out now.
Yep.
So get out, go see Garbage, because in 2 years it might be another 7 years before you can see Garbage.
It won't be another 7 years, promise.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate
Thank
your
you.
Right on,
time.
thank you.
Looking forward to the show
Thanks,
tonight.
y'all.
Shut your